key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many reds, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many reds, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Don't have my AirPod case. It's in my living room. Welcome everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to stream more regularly. Been busy with work, so I've just been, honestly, it's been tiring. I've been tired working and then doing family stuff. I've bitched about that plenty of streams before, but I'm just kind of giving a backstory of why I'm not streaming as much as I was before. It just takes a lot of energy doing that other stuff, and then this takes a lot of energy too. But I want to get back into doing the things that I really appreciate doing and the things that I like doing, and one of those things is, streaming. So I'm going to try and work myself back up to it. I'm going to do a quick little stream today. We have 6 packs, so it's, I've done quicker streams, you know what I'm saying? But, and it'll be just an even mix of Spirit Forged and OP15. I saw some news today about OP18, which is crazy how, obviously, they have it planned. Bandai has it planned for, sets. I don't know how far out they are, you know what I'm saying? With their planning and stuff like that. I don't know how far out they are, but I'd assume it's probably a year at least. You know what I'm saying? They have a game plan. And then even after that, they probably still have ideas, inklings, that kind of thing. But yeah, so it's funny, just heard some news about I'm not really seeing the desktop or the audio go off for the pretzel rocks. turn up a little bit. And there we go. That's fine. But yeah, anyways, yeah, apparently that's going to be a massive set, which I've heard. It's funny because I've heard that about 17, because 17 is supposed to be the 4th anniversary set, which is supposed to be Elfbaf. But then they said, according to this post, I think it was on like Instagram or something like that, 18 is supposed to be like massive, right? 18 is supposed to be, and it's supposed to have like 3 themes in it. Typically you get 1 theme, you know, in a set. Sometimes they like, the majority of it is like 1 theme, but there is like kind of like a second theme in there sometimes. And then they obviously like, you know, have random cards in there to fill in either like previous decks or maybe setting up for something in the future. It kind of goes all over the place, but for the most part, like majority of it, yeah, is one coherent theme, I guess. Like, for example, Adventure on Kami's Island, right? This is Sky Island. This is the Sky Island. OP 14 was the Azure Seas 7, followed the Warlords. They had all the Warlords, right? The 7 Warlords. Those were all the leaders for OP 14. So they typically have themes, right? 3 Brothers Carrying on His Will. That was OP 13. So they have themes. So I'm very interested to see what this next, or what the OP 18 theme is going to be, because obviously, you know, there's going to be OP 16, which they've come out with the name of that. It's Impel Down. I'm pretty sure Impel Down is the theme. I can't remember what it's called. I've seen the artwork for the packaging or whatever, but saw some cards that are released. Ace is going to be one of the secret rares, which is I hate how they do this, but it's one of those things where, you know, it's a very unique ability for the secret rare, but it just feels so like locked in. And I've said this before on stream, where I prefer, like, the best example that I can think of, and they've come out with some more since this one, but OP 12 Kuma, where the secret rare OP 12 Kuma, on play, discard a card from your hand, gain a life. Opponent's turn, on KO, gain a life. Like, 6 cost, 7,000 power, 1k counter, so it's not like, that generic strong ability, that generic strong effect is what a secret rare should be, in my opinion. And maybe I have, you know, viewed incorrectly, because it's still, you know, still generically good, but it was really meant for like black yellow koala, which is crazy how she was so bad in that set when she got the secret rare from that set, right? Which is, I don't want to call it the strongest card, but, you know, typically those are what they want those to be. You know, the highest rarity, potentially the strongest cards for the secret rare. So it's really crazy how she was so bad. And she wasn't even so bad. She would have been the best in the set if it wasn't for fucking being able to rest cards on their base cost, with the Zoro deck. Like, literally, if they were resting off of just cost, which, why is green resting off of base cost anyways? Nothing is doing anything off of base cost. Nothing except for black is doing anything off of base cost, except for this fucking Zoro. Except for this Zoro deck. Fucking Koala would have been the best deck in the format if it was not for that bullshit. If it wasn't for being able to rest cards on their base, on their fucking base cost or whatever. But whatever, it's fine. It's fine. But I went off on this tangent. But so even that Kuma, it was a revolutionary army. It was yellow, and arbitrarily, right? It's not arbitrarily, because for most decks it is arbitrary. You know, yellow decks that are running the card, you know, +2 cost doesn't matter. For this card, it actually did matter, giving it a +2 cost for one turn, it did matter for Koala's ability, right? So, you know, the cards, the super rare cards, excuse me, the secret rare cards, like they are typically like, they have a leader in mind for that set, right? They have a leader in mind for the set, but the ones that are the best are generically good in other decks, like the Koala, like, or excuse me, like that Kuma. Like, who gives a shit about that extra 2 cost? Koala does, but it is played in every other yellow deck. Like, it is such a good card, such a strong ability, and it makes the card super sticky. In this new set, OP15, the secret rare Luffy, just generically good, right? And I mean the 5 cost secret rare Luffy. If your opponent at any point, if your opponent activates a blocker or an event, you flip over the top card of your life, you reveal the top card of your life, and you give that Luffy plus whatever the cost is for that card, right? So if it's a one cost card, it gets plus 1,000. If it's a 5 cost card, it gets plus 5,000, all the way up to 10 cost for a 10,000 power bonus. It's crazy. For the entire turn. So it's a very, very good card. It's generically good, right? So that's something that I wish more of the, anyways, I went down this whole rabbit hole, but the Ace, what it does is I just saw it one time earlier today, so I'm trying to remember. So it's a 5 cost 6K, maybe, I want to say, red, and the I believe the Ace that comes out in this set is red, is the red leader for this set. And I'm gonna take this out, it's very annoying. And the secret rare says any card in your hand or any character with 8,000 power becomes a 2K counter. So any card in your hand that has, or any character card that has 8K power becomes a 2K. So that's the base ability. And damn, I can't even think of the other ability. Oh, it's a searcher. So it's like, I feel like this is a very good, and they're really messing around with like the secret rare searchers. Like in this set, they had the secret rare nail, which was a searcher. Top 5, get any card that you want. This Ace, on play and on KO, you get to search for a Luffy or a Whitebeard Pirates type card, a card that includes the Whitebeard Pirates type. So on play and on KO, it gets that ability, which, you know, very unique. I don't hate the ability. Is it secret rare worthy? I don't really know, because it only lets you search for Monkey D. Luffy cards, which you can play in other decks, right? There's other Monkey D. Luffy cards. But then Whitebeard Pirates. You know, Ace is the only Whitebeard Pirate leader right now, right? Since Whitebeard actually rotated out. So, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, right now, I don't really respect it that much, but who knows what'll happen in the future. Maybe they'll come out with something. Maybe they'll come out with a different leader that can take advantage of it or something. Yeah, so I didn't even get this set up. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, from what I've seen in the past, now that they are kind of rapidly releasing cards from the new set, I know for a fact that the set comes out at some point this month. I'm pretty sure it's at the end. But I'm assuming like within a week, they'll probably do like a full release or full reveal or something. Just showing all the cards, like 2 weeks maximum. They'll do some sort of reveal to show all the cards in OP16, which I'm super excited about, because my leader from OP16 is going to be the Blackbeard, the black-yellow Blackbeard. Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm super excited about it. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what comes out with that. I don't know. I'm gonna build that Blackbeard deck. I'm still gonna rock with Brook. I love Brook. It's super fun. Um, but yeah, yeah. And it's kind of funny because I always thought I was gonna just like play one deck and blah blah blah, and get really good at that one deck. But now I see myself um, building. So you build a deck, right? And then you don't just dismantle the deck when you're like done playing with it or whatever. Like you have the deck and it's built and it's just there. You know what I'm saying? So at any point for the next 3 years pretty much until the cards get rotated out, like you can play the deck. And if you just feel like at one local or whatever, you can say, you know what, I'm gonna break out this deck that I used to play 6 months ago that I used to have fun playing. I haven't played it in a while. I'm gonna break that deck out because you still have it built. So that's kind of the point I'm getting to. Not really, because I only have like 3 decks built right now, because I did have to dismantle some other ones that rotated out. But it's very interesting. I'm excited to see. Oh yeah, my daughter used all my lotion. Gotta get some more lotion. But yeah, I'm excited to like have these decks just kind of on standby to like go back to them whenever I feel like it, right? So all right, let's switch on over to opening some booster packs. All right, so we're gonna start with just some Spirit Forge. Oh, by the way, the new set of Riftbound comes out Friday. So this past week was like the pre-release deal. I don't really know what they're doing with Riftbound in their pre-releases, because I'm sure things will kind of evolve over time, but the first set, the week before that, the Friday before, they did like allow us to get our boxes a week early. But the second set and the third set, they haven't done that. And funny enough, I didn't know if I had pre-ordered these sets or this third set. So I was like freaking out on Saturday because I was like, oh, when does the set come out? Because I was like, I know, because I kept putting it off. Confirming what I kept putting off was confirming that I did actually reserve my box or whatever. So I wanted to call and check to make sure that I did it, blah blah blah, because I didn't remember. And I couldn't find emails anywhere saying that I did, but I'm calling the shops and I'm like, because I looked up this was on Saturday, and I looked up when the release was, and I saw that the pre-release was yesterday, so Friday. So yesterday, from the viewpoint of Saturday. So I saw that the pre-release was on Friday, and then this upcoming Saturday was the actual release. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, holy crap, it's getting close to the time. I don't know if I'll be able to even do the pre-release or do the pre-order and stuff like that. So I called some shops, 2 of the shops that I go to the most often, and luckily I did already have a box pre-ordered. I asked them would they let us get the pre-order. They wouldn't let us get them because they haven't even gotten them yet. Or they hadn't even gotten them yet. So one of the shops did say if I check back like midweek, they'll see if they have them, then potentially they'll give them out. But I'm probably just gonna wait till Friday. I'm just glad that I actually have them pre-ordered, so I can actually have a couple of boxes. The shop that gives you like, I'll say quote unquote the unlimited ones, as many boxes as you want, which we have seen that is not the case. That shop I didn't pre-order any at, which sucks, which I swear I did when I was there. So it's kind of frustrating, but it's my own fault for not either confirming or doing it in the first place, which whatever. But they typically have a ton of boxes, so and they did say that it was too late to pre-order or whatever, so I'll probably call up there Friday to see if they have boxes for sale. And what I'm really excited about is that I looked on TCG Player, and it looks like the pre-sale, I'm looking at the pre-sale market prices for the booster boxes. It's $150, right? And typically these boxes go for like 120 is the MSRP. So it's only $30 over MSRP, and they are most of the shops will do like, you know, they're not doing it exactly for MSRP. They'll do it for like less, or not, excuse me, they're not doing it exactly for like market price. They'll do it for like, they'll give you like a 15% discount or whatever they call it, some bullshit. But anyways, long story short, these are going to be pretty close to MSRP, which I'm super excited about because I ain't bought stuff like there's only one shop that I bought one box from each release event. But anyways, man, it looks like Spirit Forged is down to 150 as well. Anyways, I'm not gonna have to spend that much money on these sets. Yotsugi, you gotta go to the OnlyFans for that. But no, I'm just trying to. I always say that, and then I spend the first 20 minutes talking before I get to any cards. All right, we're gonna run through 3 Riftbound, Spirit Forged, and then 3 Adventure on Kami Island. Gem Jammer. I've been watching a lot of the regional tournaments for Spirit Forged, and Riftbound looks so fun. Like, it's not something I want to pick up now by any means. Like, I'm good with just the One Piece. I like One Piece. It's my game right now. But I could definitely see at some point potentially like playing Spirit or playing Riftbound. It looks very, very fun. Power Nexus, Edge of Night. Ooh, this is the looks like this is the, I don't even know if this is the alt art. No, I don't think so. I think this is just the regular champion unit. I don't have this one. Okay, yeah, this is an epic. I'm trying to make sure I'm not okay, so yeah, this is an epic Fiora. I've seen this artwork when, okay, so this is different from the one that I've been seeing, but this one is still pretty good. So yeah, this is one I don't think I have at all. So 3 cost, 3 might, champion unit, right? So a champion unit means that you can play it in the champion zone, which is basically like it's outside of the deck, and you can play it anytime that you want. Obviously, you still have to pay like the costs and stuff like that, but it's not something that you have to like hopefully draw at some point or search your deck for or anything like that. It's just sitting there at all times, and then you can decide to. And there's plenty of times when I see people don't need to call the card in or summon the card or whatever, but it's there at any point when you can obviously pay for it to bring it in. So I really like that mechanic in Riftbound. All right, so when a unit you control becomes mighty, and so, well, let me read it. So when a unit you control becomes mighty, you may pay 1 power to ready it. A unit is mighty while it has 5+ might. So that's actually, I'm actually very happy with that. An epic Fiora, and that was the first one of those that I got, so very nice. And all these, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I don't care anything about any of them. Oh, that sounds like fun. I need to look and sign up for some of those things. Our tournaments, so there's a tournament tomorrow. I haven't really looked into the Pirate Party. Isn't that for like newbies and people trying to get into the game? Which, whatever, I'm still wanting to go and do it, you know what I'm saying? Because they have like they have some pretty dope cards in there, like event packs or whatever, and you definitely want those. But yeah, I just thought that was something else. It was like to learn to play and that kind of thing. But I could be wrong. That could be another event. They could have 2 events going on right now. All right, Zoro. And it's so funny, I used to get so hyped seeing the cards for Brooke. Alright, Leo, Pearl. Hi, my name is Pearl. And a Satori. Alright. Riftbound pack number 2. Okay. Man, you can tell I don't open packs on stream a lot. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing with the trash. My cards are all over the place. I don't have a normal spot for them. Where the hell did I put my first set of cards? Oh yeah, I put it on the stack already. Alright, Ribbon Dancer. When I move to a battlefield, give another friendly unit +1 this turn. So it's really funny when I watch a lot of the higher level players and stuff like that. Like, I look at this card, I'm like, whatever, that's not anything. That doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It only gives it +1 might. +1 might makes the difference so many times, right? So you basically this is a 4 might, you know, unit as long as there's another unit. And then they combo with a lot of different things. Yeah, it's yeah, it's very, very interesting. It's seeing all these cards. This Lowly Poro is like a very, very popular card. Dorn Blade, pretty good. Yeah, so anyways, it's very interesting to like read these cards and like think of like how like some of the upper echelon of players would play these cards. Vanguard Armory, this is a very good card. 3 1 might recruit tokens. You may play them to different locations. Desert Call. Hey, another Fiora. This one's the Grand Duelist, so this is the legend. Which was one, let me see. When one of your units becomes mighty, you may exhaust me to channel 1 rune exhausted. I think this might have been one of the legends that I saw. Guardian Angel, very, very good gear. If I would die, kill Guardian Angel instead. Heal me, exhaust me, and recall me. So very, very powerful. I actually need to make sure that I have my play set of these. I'm sure I probably do, but I'd prefer to be safe rather than sorry. I need to get through this box of I really need to get through this box of Kami's Island, because I think this is the box where I pulled all the hits like in the first 4 packs or something. I pulled a treasure rare, then I pulled I think a secret rare, and then maybe an alt art, like all in the first like 3 packs or something like that. So I think I just need to get through this. Now there's still some good cards in here because obviously they do have some super rares, and they have some really good super rares this set. I'm pretty sure I pulled a Borsellino and the 7 cost 9,000 power Zoro. Pretty sure I pulled that from this as well. Margarita. We're opening OP15. Adventure on Kami Island. Smoker and Tashigi. I'll whip you into shape. Let me make sure. Yeah, I have all these. Alright. Last Spirit Forged. We got a pretty good hit off that with that Fiora though. Not gonna lie. Now that I keep looking at this Fiora, I'm like, maybe I do have that one. I don't think I do, because when I first saw it, like it looks extremely new as far as like card that I've seen in real life. But now it's one of those things where you I'm getting familiar with it. I keep looking at it. I'm like, wait a minute, have I seen this card in real life before? called shot that they do their bands quick relative to like One Piece. Like obviously One Piece did have this did do that paired band even before Borsalino came out or whatever, but they banned this called shot is banned. There's some cards that have been banned from this set from Spirit Forge already. And the third set hasn't even come out yet, right? And they've been banned for like a couple weeks at this point. Like this called shot is just too good. You know what I'm saying? For 0 cost, 1 power, so you just recycle 1 power, and you can repeat it. So 2 power. Look at the top 2 cards of your main deck, draw 1 and recycle the other. Like that is insanely powerful. Like they should have made it a 1 cost spell. Like I get what they were trying to do with 1 like 0 cost and just a power. Like I like that idea, but this is so strong. Like if you didn't draw the card, if you put the card on top of your, or if you know put the card on top of the bottom of your deck or whatever, you have to choose that. That would make more sense. But all right, Yordle Explorer, Yordle Leahy, Harpoon Squad. Uh-oh, looks like we got a hit. We got 2 hits from the Riftbound. Riftbound killing it today. When I attack, you may reveal the 2 cards on your main deck. You may play 1, then recycle the rest. If the play card is a unit, you may play it here. Alright, so we know that we're going to get a hit because the first of the foiled cards was a rare. So we're going to have 2 rares. When I hold, play 2 gold gear. Tokens exhausted. Ooh, Arcane Shift. I think this might be my... I don't even know if I have an Arcane Shift. I might not have an Arcane Shift. Or this might be my 3rd one. It's either my first one or my 3rd one. Because I know if I have 1, I'd have at least 2 of them. But, man, this card looks awesome. This looks amazing looking. Nightmare Luffy's? Dude, I'll shoot you some Nightmare Luffy's. You need some Nightmare Luffy's? I got some extra Nightmare Luffy's. At least I think. I just put one in my inventory today. If I haven't, if no one bought it from earlier today. Shoot me a whisper or hit me on Discord. If you're in the Discord, maybe you should be in the Discord. I can shoot you whatever extra of the Nightmare Luffy's I have. Watch, this is gonna be a Nightmare Luffy too. No, I know that I did put a Nightmare Luffy on there today. Now that I'm thinking about it, so I know I have 1. Unless again somebody bought it. If somebody bought it, what are you trying to build with it? Needs 12 of them. That is wild, dude. That is crazy. No, you can only play 1 deck at a time. I'm just moving them from 1 deck to the next. Like that's what I'm doing. That's what I was doing with my Kumas. The Kumas have really been the only card that I've switched back and forth between decks. And what's funny is I actually did have 8 Kumas at one point, but the secret rare Kumas. But you know, they were just going for so much. Like they were going for fucking. They went up to like $80 per Kuma. It was absolutely crazy. So I had to sell them. I had to sell the Kumas. Because I was like, you know what? I need my 4, but I'm cool with selling 4 of these Kumas for, you know, over $200, right? So it's just one of them things where I'm like, so I had 8 Kumas at one point, but I ended up, you know, getting rid of them. Kaku, Luffy. Let's go, boy! Let's go! Oh my god. Let's go. I actually really, I was really hoping for this SP. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the other SPs are, like, more valuable, obviously. But this one is the one that I liked the most. Other than Blackbeard, or the Whitebeard, excuse me. The Whitebeard is the coldest out of all of them. How did I just pull this SP? How the hell did I just pull? I pulled this treasure rare. I'm 99% sure that I pulled this treasure rare from this same box. Wow. That is... What is going on here? Oh my goodness, that looks so good. Let's go. The SP Smoker and Tashigi. I am sure that this is the same box that I pulled this Zoro from. Now I mean, obviously I have to second guess myself because no, this has to be it. This has to be the same one because I opened one box. I've only had 4 boxes of this, of the OP15. I've had 4 boxes, and I opened one box, like, you know, for a box opening stream, and then I opened my second box, and so because I only have 2 left, and I remember the second box that I opened, I hit this treasure rare. This treasure rare Zoro, and I hit like a secret rare. So this is, I think that I got a treasure rare and an SP from this box. I genuinely think I just did that. Yeah, this card looks so good. And what's funny is, like, this is the probably the least, like, valuable one out of all of them. But this was like the one that I was like looking at. I was like, okay, if this one gets under $100, I'm buying it. I'm buying it immediately. Like, it looks so good. Cause I already got like a boss one in the white beard, and to me, this one looks dope as hell. I love the way this one looks. This is amazing. Oh, just due to the smoker pose. That's hilarious, bro. You are a nut. I honest to God didn't even pay attention to that. No, he is wild for that. Even, like, to be honest, Tashigi looked cold back there, like with their hands folded and all that shit. But no, you a nut for that. No, this is a wild ass pose. He don't give any fucks. He's like, this ain't my body, shit, fuck it. Oh shit, he got the whole crew is in the back too. I don't even know who any of those people are, but that's why they just look like shadows. I thought they was the mountains. No, this Smoker and Tashigi looks good. Yeah, let me see if I got this let me see if I got this let me see if somebody bought it real quick. Give me a second. If nobody bought it, I'll take it down. And if you want to shoot me, we can connect, and if you feel comfortable, I don't want you to feel weird or anything like that. I can shoot you this Luffy. But now I'm like, man, I'm feeling it, man. Let me open some more packs. Shoot. Hold on, I got a message. Let me see what somebody wants. Oh, he just said thank you because okay, I don't know what's going on with his order. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna look at the inventory. Yeah, let me look through here real quick. And if Adventure on Coney Island, my catalog. Yeah, let's look. Let's look up that Luffy the Monkey. Luffy the Monkey Man. Nope, nobody bought it. So I do have a Luffy. I have an extra Luffy. That's all yours. Well, I took it down. So if you if you still need one next time I'm streaming or whatever, or if you're in the Discord, I know feels like I'm hounded on this Discord. You don't have to join if you don't want to, but that's just an easy way of communication, obviously. Or you can like shoot me a message on here too. Either way, if you do need one, fine. Man, I saw somebody build a Lucci deck earlier today. Well, they did it. I don't know when the hell they did it, but it was a streamer. I think his name is Atreus or Artris or something like that. And he just, it was crazy. He just was going crazy. But something I have noticed because there's this Brook streamer named Sentinel. Actually, he's probably more like a content creator. He started streaming recently, but he mostly does Brook videos. Anyways, he was talking about like the quality of the games. Like he came out and started making videos and made his channel because the games he was seeing people play, these are like regular games and like the non-ranked on the sim, and it is so different when you play a game in ranked. And this is for any game that you play at all, you know what I'm saying? When you play a game in ranked, the competition is just so much better because like when you're playing, sometimes you can get a good game in a regular game, right? But a lot of times you're playing people who just are trying things out, people who maybe just new to the game, that kind of thing. But odds are when you're playing in ranked, it's reversed, right? People know what they're doing. They played their decks before. They're trying to grind. Sometimes you run into somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're doing. They're new or whatever the case may be. They just jumped into ranked to try and, learn the game faster. But most of the time you're playing somebody who knows what the hell they're doing, what they're talking about. So, yeah, that's it's funny. So this guy was playing like a couple of games and he won like 5 or 6 games in a row or something like that. It's like, oh man, that's really impressive. But then you're like, it's probably not as impressive because he's playing just the regular matches. But anyways, I want to build this Lucci deck. It looked super fun. It looked super good. So I might be building that Lucci deck at some point in the near future. And what's funny is I actually pulled like the alt artwork for the Rob Lucci, the one that came out in this set. Well, I guess it's EVO4, but the Rob Lucci from this set. And this was all like during the release events. So I pulled the alt Rob Lucci, and then I pulled like from 2 of the events, I pulled other Rob Lucci super rares. So man, I am fairly certain from one box I pulled, that can't be true. That cannot be true. There's no way I pulled a treasure rare and a special print from the same box. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Because I pulled from the first box I opened, I don't remember what I pulled from that one, whatever, who cares. But the second, because I only had 4 of these boxes. And I know that from the second box I opened, I hit this Zoro. And this is the second box. This would be the second box that I've opened because I'm down to 2 boxes left. So I think I pulled both of these from one. Dude, no. I'm talking about like 6 months into it and even longer, because you're not wrong, dude. Like, I'm not kidding. I didn't really understand how to play the game because I started playing with Blackbeard, right? Blackbeard was the first deck that I played with, and I didn't really understand how the game was played until I built a Reiju deck, and I started playing with Reiju, and it made sense because Blackbeard is such a uniquely piloted deck that it really like doesn't teach you how to play a normal game, like how the game is normally played. Every leader has their own like caveats and nuances and things like that that you have to learn. Obviously, that's the point of playing these different leaders, but like Blackbeard is just so different that playing him, I had no idea how a regular game was played until I played a different deck. And when I played Rage, I was like, wait a minute, this makes so much more sense. The game started clicking playing a different deck. So I get what you're saying. And this was like months after. Like this was months after, like 2, maybe 3 months after I started playing something else. So I'm like, oh, it's starting to click. I start to get it now. So no, you're not wrong, man. I barely know what I'm doing right now. And I'm coming up on a year. I'm coming up on a year playing the game. So getting ads for products you own. They know you like it. They're like, hey, buy another one. Perona. Got the side chick Perona. I'm really upset about this Zoro because there's a little bit of whitening here on the back. So it wouldn't get I don't think it would get a 10. God, that really upsets me. I might send it in anyways. I don't know what I'll do with this one. But this one makes me sad, but I don't see any of that on here. Yeah, I don't see any whitening. This one actually looks really good. I could potentially see this one getting a 10 at Beckett. So this one I'm probably gonna send in. I'm really upset about this Zoro because I was gonna send this one in and I was looking at it like yesterday or 2 days ago. And I saw this whitening on it. And I'm like, wait a minute, this must be like a speck or something. So I tried to clean it off and then made it a little bit worse. I mean, it's not horrible. I didn't make it, bad enough where it was like gonna make a difference. I don't think it'll get a 10 at, in any scenario. But man, that is crazy. That is absolutely nuts. An 11, they like, hey, that builds character. It builds character right there. All right, Yotsugi, and anybody else, if anybody else is watching, thank you guys very much for watching. This was a absolutely crazy stream. It's so funny, like sometimes the streams are just like, busted, and sometimes like we get from Riftbound, we get 2 epics. Crazy. 2 epics out of 3 packs. And then my box, I'm gonna say that this box I was able to pull an SP and a treasure rare from the same box. I'm 90% sure that's what happened. So craziness, absolutely nuts. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm super grateful. Yotsugi, if you end up needing that, it'll get a black label. Dude, it looks really good. I'm not even gonna lie. It looks really good. So this one I might just go ahead and send in. I really would like to wait for something else to open something else to send. So I'm not just sending 1 card at a time. But I'm pretty sure I have something in there. Damn, I really wanted to send this fucking Zoro. This Zoro will probably get like a fucking 9 if I send it. Because of that whitening on the back. But who knows? Maybe I'll send it in. Just fuck it. Just because. Anyways, let me know if you need that. Let me know if you need that Luffy. If not, that's cool too. But guys, until next time, take it easy.